Good morning, Australia. Liam. Liam says, love your work, Mr. Roundy. About to start work in Melbourne, Australia, particularly with games like Lemmings, Shift Challenge, Commander Keen games, and Pokemon. Well, that's a good chunk of what we're playing lately. Hello out there, folks. I'm Around the Wheel. We're playing CCLP1 today. We're gonna try to get as far as we can. We're gonna stop the music, which is pretty abrasive actually for the time. Today's level starts with a story, as many of them do. We are on level 115. I think it's called California, if I saw it correctly before I got all this set up. Says Chip slowed and frowned as he rounded a corner. Here was something new, and huge doorway, and huge doorway filled with an enormous reinforced steel door. The thing had to weigh tons, and Chip couldn't even begin to count the number of complex locks and bolts that secured it in place. This must be either Fort Knox or Maximus's command center, he figured. Next step, getting inside. Now, that was obviously easier said than done, but as he examined the behemoth of a barrier, he noticed suddenly the card reader fixed to the wall beside it. He knew just what to do. Melinda, you're awesome, he declared as he took out her key card and slid it through the slot. With a beep, the card reader's light switched from red to green. The bolts on the door all flew back with a crash, and the door itself grated ponderously open. He was in. I'm into this mainframe. Next moment, he dodged as a couple of tanks rolled by. Fortunately, like most tanks, they could only see in front of themselves and so failed to notice him, but they weren't the only creatures present. The vast room was alive with Maximus's minions. They scurried busily to and fro in an organized fashion, and apparently carrying out various command operations. It looked like he had found the right place. But what sort of place was it? The odd shape of the room seemed familiar, and there were colorful markings all over the floor. With a start, Chip realized he was looking at a map. The entire room was a giant map of the state of California. Now that he knew what to look for, he could easily pick out the markings that represented Chip Grove City over near Silicon Valley, and the Bitbusters Clubhouse, and the entrance to this facility. But what was the purpose of this map? Did it perhaps mark some significant location? The ultimate target of Maximus's plans. He needed to explore it and find out. So here we are. We're going from level 115 today. It's California. I'm going to take the story's word for it that it is shaped like California. Let's see what goes on in here. Oh, okay. Well, bombs just go off sometimes. Cool. Sure. We need to see what we're doing around here. This is not the way in. You go in here, you're dead. So we got to find what's going on out here. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and step off to the side here. There we go. That was pretty simple. We got fire boots and a blue key. That's a good start. Let's go back the way we came. So fire boots. Whoa, hey, hi, how you doing? Gets us the green key? No way. Is it really just that easy? No, I got to get all the chips first, of which there are 39 remaining. Okay, so why don't you go into the fire and just die? How about that? Okay, I can avoid all of that because I took the right. Okay, we must be on the West Coast right now. West Coast equals best coast, so I'm given to understand. Let's see. There's even a band called Best Coast. Boy, a lot to take in this level. I'm going to go ahead and they're going to walk around. Okay, let's go ahead and make a network where they go around into the fire here. Because if I take this out, he's going to follow the right-hand wall, correct? Yeah, he's going to go all the way around and into the fire. Yes! Okay, so if we can kind of keep that up. Okay, there's a lot of good happening here. Oh, I didn't go the right way. Okay, but that's pretty easy to redo. Got a little bit of keyboard stutteriness there. So, let's go back and do things the way we did them the first time. Because I liked the way things were going. Okay, let's go and... Okay, there we go, and we can get the red key. And if we're a little quicker on our feet this time, there we go. Happy Monday, Piranha, yes. As happy as Mondays can be. Happy Monday, folks. Or, you know, to Australia out there, it'll be Tuesday for them. So, oh my, we've got quite a situation on our hands here. Oh gosh. Yeah, I could very easily die at any moment, you know, just like that. Not as safe a room as it seems. Okay, this one is going to take some doing. It's going to be one of those levels where you gotta like, okay, yellow key needed here. Oh no, we want to get in. Well, there's no reason we can't. I don't know. I like the situation I had going. So I kind of want to keep that cordoned off for now. That paramecium is going to die in the fire. We're not going to look at it because that's not how we do. We don't face our cruelty against microscopic organisms head on in this game. We just let them. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and come over here. Just while everybody is on the side that I don't want them to be on, or that I want them to be on. Just grab it, grab it. Zamot, how's it going? Nice to see you. Welcome to the Uncle Roundy Power Hour. You know me, I'm your host, Round the Wheel. Okay. Get you out. Okay. Next one to go. Okay, we can kind of... Okay, we don't have to necessarily lead them to that. Oh, oops. I didn't actually open up the fire. Well, shoot. Maybe they went somewhere and died. Hopefully. They're not just running around out here. Are they? No, it looks like they may have gone into the water. They died anyway. Okay, good. Good, good. We don't need paramecia running around. Okay, it's going to go around, and it's going to go into the fire route that I've created specifically for it. There it goes. Okay, oop. No, he'll just go around the right corner. So... Whoa, 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 whoa. I forgot, you're running over a key. You run over the key, not the chip. So, almost got myself taken out there again. Golly. Okay, so we got that happening. A lot of this seems to just be decorative. I hope a lot of this is just decorative. I can step in fire. They can't. So, let's just be ultra careful, why don't we? I probably could have made that an even shorter route, actually. Okay, so blocks are going to be needed. But in what capacity? In what capacity shall I need blocks? That's just fun to do. That's just satisfying. Okay, if we go over to this part of California, what happens? We got 344 seconds left. This is a limited time level. Nothing over there. Do I need flippers? Do I need boots? Do I need... What do I need? So do I need to get on the other side of California here? Okay, there's plenty of ways in and out, but what are all these blocks for? Representing various cities? Various God knows what's? Okay, we'll need to get out this way. Oh, hey! Also invisible. Okay, just purely invisible the whole way across. Okay. They're all fake and they're all usable. Oh my. That is certainly... Okay. We're going to have to use blocks to grab those. So we will be getting, it looks like, maybe multiple keys. So... Going to have to execute this level fast and well. Some of these blocks are already available for our use. Like this one right here. I think we could probably clear this out and be okay. We got rid of the little maze type situation. The hazy maze cave. Okay, so where do I want to push this? Here we go. Up and through. Remember, kids, the only way out is through. Maybe, like, right here is where we want to go. Grab 4 of those little buddies. I like that. Let's try to be efficient with our block usage. Are there any others that are available to us without opening a door? I remember a couple at least. So coming up here, probably going to get more keys. Okay, let's go down through here. Let's take this here. I can't seem to get it off a wall. So maybe... Okay. I don't like you at all. I need you to go... somewhere else, friendo. Huh. Okay, this is a hard one to manipulate. But... it is still manipulable. Let's see. The best place to take it would be somewhere down through the shore here. And tick, tick. Okay, yeah, we do got to use the blocks to some degree. I think I'm thinking a little too slowly. I think I'm going to need to actually, like... Okay. Yeah, let's let you pass. I think I'm going to need to be a little quicker on the draw here. I do not want any bombs to go to use yet. Yeah, I feel like my thought processes are moving a little more slowly than maybe they ought to be. I'm going to go ahead and go up into here. See what this gets us. More block usage, but also... Okay, so I get one apiece, basically. 15 chips remaining. What's up in this part of the continental United States? What's up here? Okay. Okay, yeah, they're under... Alright, yeah, they're each under a block. Okay, got something. Nice. Okay, so they're gonna follow. I am going to have to be a little brave. Is this under gravel? I'm gonna assume it is. Okay, it is. Okay. Okay, I got something, but I feel like it was just more fire boots. 5 chips remaining, though. I should be able to get out of this level pretty quickly if I, Okay, so you guys make... You certainly make for a situation.
Bummer.
Dang it! Ugh! Gross. Okay. I don't see anything in this level. Ooh, this one is gonna be... This one is gonna be tricksy. I don't see anything in this level that's not... Okay. First of all, let's get the shoreline done up. That seems to be an important step. But maybe I can get out of here without doing everything, strictly speaking. Okay, yeah, it won't let me up into there. Okay. There you go. We just gotta collect enough chips to win the day. That's all we gotta do. I got quite a few red keys. Maybe I can do this without incurring the wrath of the teeth. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's actually like 3 whole keys right there. Okay, there we go. So like red keys are hiding blocks. I've got 4 of them. Why? What's the point in not using those? Okay. That's pretty much all for that. Yeah, I should be able to use entirely... I should be able to go into this... Oh, yeah. Fire boots I have, so... I can be pretty free. Not entirely. This level is probably easier than it looks. I think there's just a lot going on. And I think it's just California shaped as a kind of, like, neat thing. I don't think there's anything really puzzly that you have to... There's nothing too fiddly that you have to do to... Okay, let's see. Let's start from here this time. Maybe a little more efficiency in our block usage. There are the ones that are up the way here. There's at least 2 I can use in that capacity. And there's a green key also. So... Okay. Okay, Walker is in the neighborhood. We don't like that. There's also a bug, isn't there? Yeah, okay. I was going to say, there should be a bug also. This is kind of useful to do as well. Oh yeah, there's a chip up in here too. Oops, forgot that one. Momentarily forgot that one. Not entirely. Okay, let's go down and through, and we want to use this one. Where do we want to use this one? Right here. Yeah, down a bit. To right here. Then the next one, right there and right there. It should only take 4. Whoa, it's a little close for comfort. It should only take 4 blocks to get this done, which we could just pop one out of the... Ooh, hello. Hello, Mr. Bug. Or Mrs. Bug, as the case may be. Don't want to assume anything. Let's go. Carefully around the bombs. We want to avoid the bomb sites. California, as we know. Chock full of that kind of thing. Okay, just one more block. And I should be able to use a... Let's see. I should be able to use a... Oh my. Maybe we want to be using blocks here, though. Put some stuff around. Increase the Flash Gordon noise and put more science stuff around. Okay, let's go ahead and clear this out. Gives us a few to and fro points. Okay. Oops. Don't want to push a block against the wall. I want to keep it usable for later. How many chips I got left? 7? 7? Which makes me think we're going to have to get all of them. Even the little ones in here, because there's a few in here. Ugh. 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 I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Okay. Maybe we can kind of force their hand a little. No, see, I like it when you do this. Now, see, I'm trying to block this up so that you don't have anything to do with me. This is a tricksy level. I feel like I gotta run for a lot of these. Okay. Just make it quick, make it happen, cap it. There we go. We got 3 chips left. The other ones are out on the West Coast. So there we go. Goodbye, TVs. That's a little more intimidating, I think, than it initially seems. That part there. Let's just go ahead. Let's take this one. I don't think we have to be super precious about it. Oh my gosh. One chip remaining only. And I know exactly where it is. And I know where yeah, I know where I need to push blocks to get it, I think. Okay, let's go from here to here. Yeah, that'll take us here. We can use some of these. It doesn't really matter what. One more, and then we can leave the level. So you can kind of, it's a little bit, it's a little free. You can kind of do it how you want for the most part. Let's go ahead and bring, okay. Let's just go ahead and pop that so we can bring it a little to the lake system in California is a little bit driving me a little bit batty here. Okay, so there we go. Last chip. Don't go in there. That would be terrible. What would be good is to go up this way and into here. Woo! Okay. First level for the day down. All right, we did it. Fantastico. He had found it. Chip knew now both Maximus's master plan and the evil AI's connection to the saboteur among the Bitbusters. They were after the mystical chip of epic coolness. He had found it clearly marked on the giant map. The secret location of the vault, how to reach it, how to get inside, everything. Whoever was behind all this, they knew what they were doing. They had all the answers. They had an agent among the Bitbusters. They had Maximus's army and technology, and soon they would have the Mist chip. Not if I can help it, Chip promised. He had to get this information to Melinda as quickly as possible. First, however, he needed a way back to the surface. Communism! Oh my gosh. Communism is the solution. That's how we're getting our microchip back, is communism. Let's do it. And I forgot to turn on the music for the first level. Nobody in chat told me there's no music playing. How dare y'all? Alright, so there we go. Okay. Communism by Trevor Hedges, meaning each tank button can only be pressed once. Okay. Alright, so what is that? Okay, so there's that. That's gonna send those on through. Okay. You just enjoy my voice. Oh, that's fair. I enjoy my voice as well. Okay. Oh, that's for the lower bit. Okay, so boom. Okay. Let's send you on through. Okay. And then going down. Okay, then there's that. I'm going to assume that that button hooks to that bottom one there. In which case, yes, that would definitely be a one-time only sort of situation. Okay, now we've got you stuck there, meaning we have to take you... Ah, shoot. That's not how that works. Okay. Boy, that's a long way to go to have to... Only 4 chips, though, so we only got to do this a few times. Actually, you may want to send one... Looks like you might want to send one backwards. But maybe you don't have to do that. Okay, you go through there. You go through there, you blow that up. Thank you. Okay, so then... There's a lot of buttons. This level looks a little bit like it has a skin condition. Alright, so then that goes through to there. It gets stuck one more time. Oh. Each tank button can only be pressed once. Can or should? Judd, I had a great weekend. Thank you for asking. How's it going? Welcome once again to the Roundy Power Hour. Okay, how do I manage this situation? Okay, so now I have a blue key. Now we do it this way. Okay, so now send a... Okay, that sent a bomb through there. Now it's going to send you here, and that's going to clone something. Okay, yeah. That's going to clone a block and move the tanks. Okay, so I probably need to use this here. I'm going to wait first, though. I'm going to wait before I do that. I'm going to go ahead and make a glider. Okay, you're going to go down there, and then you're going to get stuck in here. And then you're going to clone a block. Okay, yeah. That basically just seals that up, is what that does. So, let's see. And allows me access to 2 more keys. So now I gotta get a green key. Alright, I got this. So we're done with... We're basically done with this side over here. We did everything we needed to here. So we go bop, boom, 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 and up. Okay. New plan. Perhaps. What goes on here? Is there anything? What's happening? We go through here. Okay, this is significantly more complicated. Alright. Okay, so I go here. Wait, do I then go up? Oh, no, I see. I do this. Okay, I have these both open. So I go here, I make a block. Aha. Okay, so that now sends you to that side. Okay, I gotcha, I gotcha. Watching these videos makes you want to get a PC or laptop. Command and Conquer Red Alert. It's been a long time since I heard that. Okay, so now... Okay, so now we're gonna go... We wanna, I guess... Okay, I guess we wanna hit that button. Is that gonna make a block, or is this a clone machine? That is a clone machine, to be sure. So going down... Okay, I think we want to close this. Because, okay, I think we want to close this, right? Because we want a glider to get stuck up in there. It goes down, yes. And then, I think we would want to open it and make it happen again. Yeah, that's kind of what happens there. Okay, and then I press this, boom. Okay, so that's permanently held open, it looks like. So now I want to close this. Alright, go ahead, go on through. You go, yes. He cruises right through it. I do that. Okay. Alright, we may need something to happen here. We may need something else to be let out of a trap. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need... Yeah. So, that button releases that trap so that he bombs that. Okay. Come on, next. Go. Okay, there we go. Meaning now... meaning what? Well, I want to push this. I need to see what's on the other side of this. Okay, the button has been pushed. I should be able to go back now. I pushed the tank button. I did a thing. Was it a bad thing, or was it a good thing? It may be a good thing. It's a good thing, it looks like. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I just need to push it one more time. I've got one chip left, and what happens now? Let's see. Okay. Okay. So you hit a bomb there. Okay, now this starts to get a little complicated. I'm going to go ahead and make another one, though, and just kind of follow it. See if I can just kind of feel this out. So if I go down there, okay, there's this. I can use that. Oh, I released this on my own then. Okay. I see. Oh, I gotta be very quick on the draw with this, I think. Okay. Alright, so you will be released and sent into here by... Okay. So I go back, I make another one. You get released. You blow that up, you are stuck in there. So now, okay, you're fine because I can release you and you'll get stuck. Okay, yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, okay, I take you through there. That gets you into there. One more toggle so that you can go through there and blow this up for me. Could you do that for me? Could you be a dear and do that for me? Of course you can. Oh, hi, how you doing? Okay, let's see. Okay. Around, so I have time to do this. It's not like I don't have time to do it. Oh wait, hold up. So that's 0. Why do I feel like releasing you is a trap? Okay, so I can do that now. Where's the exit? Ah, it's right here. Ah, yes, no, it's not a trap. So what I have to do then is release you. There we go. I was going to wait for a bomb sound. So there we go. And in. Is there anything around the way to check out? No, I don't want to go in there. That's a waste of time. Oh man, I've been gifted a subscription elsewhere to somebody I checked out one time. That's interesting. Okay. Well, I thought for a second somebody subscribed. I was about to get really pumped. Let's see. So that one was a yowzer first try, I do think. Moving on then. Ah, more story. More story. Every level's got story between it these days. Finally, daylight. Chip scrambled eagerly out of the elevator, somewhat surprised to find its exterior disguised as a simple metal shed in the middle of a huge wheat field. The scene rang a bell in his memory, but there wasn't time to think about it. The buildings of Chip Grove City were faint in the distance, and he had to get to the clubhouse post-haste, or the clue house, as the case may be. Although it is also that sometimes. A short while later, having managed to hitch a ride into town, Chip ran through the Bitbusters lobby and burst into Melinda's office. "Melinda, I'm back," he shouted. "And I found out what..." He stopped short as he realized that the person sitting behind the desk was not Melinda. "Good day, Mr. McCallahan," Jude said pleasantly, allowing a sardonic smile to slide across his face. "May I be of assistance to you?" He was lounging back in Melinda's chair as though he owned it. Tall, powerfully built, all smoothness from his expensive-looking suit to his slick dark hair to his smugly complacent expression. He's got the slick back happening. Where's Melinda?" Chip asked uneasily. He liked Jude even less now that he saw him in person. "She left for San Francisco on important business," Jude replied. His tone said, "Much too important to concern the likes of you." "San Francisco?" Wait, really? Did I read that wrong the first time? Yes, she left for San Francisco on important business. I see the Bitbuster thing as a real national, maybe international even concern. San Francisco. According to the map in Maximus's command center, that wasn't a real city. I mean, that was the city nearest the location of the Mischip Vault. I have to get there fast, he declared. I have an urgent report to give her. Yes, I seem to recall she left some instructions concerning you, Jude said lazily. He dipped into a drawer of the desk and came up with a piece of paper, which he dropped condescendingly on the desk near Chip. She bought you this ticket. Your flight leaves in... He made a show of checking his large, fine watch. 10 minutes. You had better run along if you want to make it. He smirked with self-satisfaction as Chip, too disgusted to answer, grabbed the ticket and stalked out. The taxi ride to Chip Grove Municipal Airport took 7 minutes. But fortunately for Chip, the upcoming ChipperCon in Los Chipolis had made the lines for San Francisco unusually short. He staggered onto the plane and collapsed breathlessly into his seat, with seconds to spare. I'm surprised that one level wasn't called Chipifornia now. Or Calachipia. Woo, he thought. I can finally sit down and relax for a while. Despite his worries about Melinda and the Mischip, it had been a long day and he was very tired. Gradually he dozed off, only to be awakened sometime later by the sound of hysterical screams. Jerking up from his seat and staring wildly around, he immediately saw the source. Gelatinous green masses that oozed slowly but relentlessly down the aisles and over the seats, strangling passengers. Someone had let a bunch of blobs loose on the plane. Ah, not them again, he thought. He realized it was up to him to stop them. But to make matters more difficult, they were still multiplying from somewhere on board. Blobs on a plane. Another diegetic story level. So, let's go ahead. Let's get started. Alright, so blobs on a plane. Not sure if there's anything in the way of hints. I'm just going to try to do my level best to not get hurt. And that was not it. So yeah, they're getting cloned, so we might want to move fairly quickly. We got the 8 8s at the back of the plane. Okay, there's that. Alright, now I gotta make our way back up. Let's use the gravel that you know is on every plane. That doesn't help very much if you're gonna dance around me like that. Oh, Lord love a duck. Here we go, here we go. This is... Mooey back. What? No, no, no. Don't crawl up into the yellow pea space. I guess I gotta go in here. No, I don't. Am I missing something? Did I lose a thing? Oh god. Yeah, the randomness factor is really gonna put a kink in things here. Did I misuse a key? Okay, this plane is about to crash at sea, it looks like. Things are getting bad. They're just going to get worse. Okay, did I misuse something somewhere? Maybe I did. No. I don't really recall that I did. Okay. We're going to have to do a little bit of, I think, a mix of speed and some other things. Maybe just hope the blobs ignore us enough. Okay, quit dancing in front of my only open... Thank you.
Bummer.
Dang it. Okay,
Bummer.
I don't like that this level encourages such reckless movement. I'm not into that. I am getting a little bit lucky here, but... Because I'm trying to be quick. I don't like to hang around the blobs. That's not my idea of a good time. So there's that. They're coming out of here. Are the toggle doors getting to... Oh, I'm in a different area now. I guess I didn't realize that the first time. Okay. 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 Trying to grab the things. There we go. We got a red key. That's the best we've done so far. So you got to do this pretty quickly because they're only going to multiply. So you just need to move faster and fast. You just need to move fast. And hope that the situation doesn't get, like, overwhelming.
Bummer.
Like that? Oh, this level is gross. I don't know that I care for this that much. I think I'm gonna have to get at least a touch lucky here. Okay, get that. Try to run up the side. Don't succeed. Yeah, it's already pretty crusty up in here. I don't... Oh my god. Really? See, and just the more I do this, the more I wait, the worse it gets, right? Okay. Oh god. It just gets worse and worse. As soon as I get that chip, one of them's gonna step onto me.
Bummer.
Don't feel obligated to get all the keys going down because you have to come back and come back up and you can get something. That's true. Why don't I do the... This is a pretty messy part. Why don't I try doing it first?
Bummer.
Oh gosh. Yeah, let's try doing this part first. All the keys are back there, so if I come in here and I get a key... I kind of know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean, Piranha, I think.
Bummer.
Nope, that's not it. Okay, that still looks... Okay. I'm gonna go up in here. Okay, got those. Maybe this part will be better. Yeah, if I don't have as much coming after me. Okay, yeah. They're forced up from there, so don't come out, Chip. We have you surrounded. Okay. They can't go in the teleporter, though. That's nice. They can't cross between the areas. We at least know that much. Oh, God.
Bummer.
Oh, God. Yeah, it gets just so out of hand so fast. Can't say as I enjoy it that much. Okay, yeah, just hang around. We'll be back for you. Why don't you do something else? Yeah, you want to get down in this early area first. Okay. See where the multiplication is coming from. Yeah, it's pretty fast. Oh my god.
Bummer.
Okay, I moved, but the game said I did. Okay, we got lucky there. Let's go ahead and... They do move at, like, half your speed, I think. So you do have a little bit of time if you get on a square that's adjacent to them. I'm really just going to try to... Okay, that does not make it fast for me. Okay, that went pretty smooth.
Bummer.
And then I just walked right up the middle. Ooh, don't know that I care for this level.
Bummer.
Blobs are so, like, random.
Bummer.
I like the puzzle-solving element. I don't like the randomness of it. That's not what I'm here for. I mean, there is a little reflex that's inherent to Chip's challenge, but sometimes it's just nutty, right? Okay, go ahead. Let's see if I can get out of here. Yes.
Bummer.
Oh, God. Luck-based level. Yeah, it is somewhat luck-based. You gotta be lucky, you gotta go in, you gotta be fast, you gotta be fast enough. You gotta kind of hope they just ignore you. Going here first is definitely the move, though. That was a good suggestion. Don't know how I survived that, honestly, but they all seem to be converging around me now, so... Gotta love that. No, do not skip level. That's not how we do in this game. I'm not...
Bummer.
I'm not... Don't ask me to skip the level. Like, it's not because it's hard, it's because there's...
Bummer.
Fucking randomized movement. That's not hard, that's just annoying. So no, don't ask me if I want to skip the level. Whoa. Okay, so they are just gonna wander into my space. Huh. So you have snakes on a plane, which is an annoying me. And you have blobs on a plane, which is an annoying level based on a meme. This is the farthest we've gotten yet. Let's... 6 chips remaining. You go down, there's one in there. Where's the red bit? Where's the red door? Oh, there it is. Okay. 0 chips left. Now, where is the exit? I don't think I can get that green key. Oh, here. Oh, shit. Are you kidding? Okay. I think I'm good here. Alright, let's let him go in the water. Yeah, yes, yes. Free the blobs. Free the blobs. There we go. Oh my gosh. Boy, do you love to see it. Oh man, let's go. Okay. So that should allow me to get the green key without too much fuss up in here. Hey, buddy. Haven't you heard everybody's abandoning ship? Don't you want to go out and, No! What? There was a way. There was a way. I just had to wait. I just had to get over to the right.
Bummer.
Ah! Too slow. But, yeah.
Bummer.
Okay, yeah. That was just bad luck.
Bummer.
That was also bad luck. Going down here first is the move.
Bummer.
Nope. I'm not doing that on purpose. Well, I am and I'm not. Why are you being so weird? I don't like this level. I do not like this level. This is not the design I've come to expect from CCLP1. This is not the tight. It's running for your life and hoping you don't get your ass blasted by a random movement. Okay, don't, like, follow me. You're not teeth. You don't need to follow me everywhere I go. So... See, yeah, fun. They're all hanging up out in my... God. Just go away. See, I get to stand here while clones get created, and it just gets messier and messier. Holy cow, how did I not die there? Okay, that one is on an agenda. It's coming after me. We're just gonna have to leave a few hanging. They're being little shits about it. Force blocks. So there's going to be force blocks. There's nobody hanging around these chips. Okay, good. Okay. Two chips left. And I know exactly where they are. I just need everybody here off my ass. Okay, so I have gravel to stand on. Okay, there we go. Now we go here. See, some of the blobs leave the ship, but a good bunch of them just don't. There you go. Get out of here. Leave. Go. Join with the water. Okay. God. Get out of my space. See, you come off it even a little bit, you're in danger. You're in the danger zone. So I need to go back. Get the green key. I'm in the key zone, which means... Okay, everybody's hanging out near the...
Bummer.
Damn it! Ugh! This piece of shit level.
Bummer. Bummer.
Somebody tell Tom Patton this one sucks ass. That's the double-edged sword of having your name on a level. When it's good, everybody's like, "Oh man, great job, person."
Bummer.
But when it stinks, everybody's got someone to blame. Yeah, this is what's annoying about Chips Challenge 1 is the RNG nature of it. Reflex, fine. I can do reflex all day long. Gliders, balls, bugs. Pyramids, what? Hold on. Hold on. I'm all thrown off. Hold on a second. What is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I do. I was just ranting and raving at the time, and I wasn't expecting something in my mouth. Okay. See, look at this. Look at this. How are you supposed to? Yeah, I'm not. No. I gotta take a fresh whack at that one. I spent too much time hanging around in this zone. Yeah, I should never have to come back here again except through the top way. So, yeah, to do chip stuff. Good job for matching the nature of the original. Like, yeah, air quotes, good job. No, I wouldn't even say good job. I would say, why would you make a level that was like the original games like that? Okay, we're having a bit of solid no interference here. Ooh, gosh. Ooh, that almost got really ugly. See? Like, before you know it, they're all up in your shit. This is a very appropriate song for this occasion. Alright, let's get up in there. Okay. I am a bit stuck for the moment. Just make sure I can get around onto that. Okay, there you go. Get on out and let me do my thing. Okay. Now I gotta wait because they can still come up in here. I'm on the toggle door, but now they can come up in this little zone. Okay. Okay, we prevented that. Now we gotta go down and get the horseshoes. It's one of those, why would you do that in the first place? Yeah. Whoa! Stepped off the gravel on accident. Good thing there was like nothing really there to secure the kill. All right, we're on the outside of the plane. I can see the jet engine fire. Okay. Okay, they can die. They just are largely choosing not to. So where is the... Oh, hey, why am I hanging around in an unsafe spot? You want to hang around right here. Where's the force floor that gets me to the exit? Oh, it's below there, where everybody is still hanging out, having a grand old hee-haw kind of time. Oh, no, they're all... Okay, good. There we go. Woo! No. That one would go near the bottom of my list. I don't... That one is not one I'm caring for today. That was an RNG-based mess. I mean, it does help to some extent to have a plan. Chip and a few other brave passengers finally managed to herd the last of the blobs out through the plane's emergency doors. But while they were checking for any stragglers, they discovered that the nasty creatures had forced open the door to the cockpit and suffocated both pilots. Does anyone know how to fly this thing? Chip shouted desperately. Maybe, one of his helpers responded uncertainly. I had a few months training on a similar model. But I don't think I can get us as far back as San Francisco. We'll have to go back to Chip Grove City. But I've got to get to San Francisco as soon as possible, Chip groaned in frustration. The fate of the world depends on it. I've got to see Melinda. Melinda. Her name sparked something in his mind. And suddenly he remembered. The parachute. Jealous girlfriend? The man inquired sympathetically. I know how those can be. I'm really sorry I can't help you. He tried to pull on the cords to steer, like he had seen people do in movies, but couldn't quite figure out how to make it work. Then the wind caught him and swept him along, throwing him toward a long, narrow, cleared area among the trees. As he got closer, he realized why it was so long and narrow. He was descending onto a railroad track, and there was a train speeding along just below him. This is a very, I appreciate the effort. I'm going to stop here for a second. I appreciate the effort to work a story to Chip's challenge. But what it ends up being is a lot of telling and not showing. A plane, crashing and speeding onto a railroad track sounds very exciting. And if I was reading this in a book, it'd be cool. But it's between levels of a puzzle game, so it's like I'm in a medium where I could see the thing happening if that was to, If the story needed that, they could have a cutscene or whatever. I'm not saying Chip's Challenge needs cutscenes. That's not what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say? Where it's like, this is a medium that can depict this, and instead I'm having to read about it. And you can make a level that looks like that to some extent. You can make these little like diegetic story type levels. But it's just very, the disconnect is very weird sometimes is all I'm saying. Before he had fully taken it in, the wind released him and he crashed right through a skylight in the roof of the last car. Oh yeah, he cheered, as soon as he had recovered his breath. Man, why can't Melinda be around for moments like these? He stood up and investigated his surroundings. What kind of train was this? It didn't look like a freighter, but neither did it seem to have a passenger area. He peered through the window into the next compartment. It did contain passengers, but not the paying kind. Chip had a horrible sinking feeling as he recognized the creatures running around his side. Those are Maximus's minions, he exclaimed. Maximus must be using this train to transport them to San Francisco. They've set out to steal the mist chip. He had to stop them. Looking around, he noticed an access panel on the wall nearby with a sign reading Caution, Critical Electronic System. That looks promising, Chip thought. He pulled the panel open, revealing a series of computer chips connected together. Gotcha, he thought gleefully as he quickly connected the chips. Suddenly, sparks flew, red lights flashed, and an alarm began ringing. The train shuddered, then began accelerating. Chip realized that he had made a mistake. The train was running out of control. Chip, Mr. Smarty Pants Chip, thinking he can do everything. Runaway train. Chip McCallaghan, your campaign has the momentum of a runaway freight train. How do you feel about that? Let's go. Reach the locomotive to unlock the emergency exit and escape the train. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Bummer.
Oh, geez. Okay. So, all right. There are these little, very contained mini puzzles, I see. There we go. We got out of the contained mini puzzle. So...
Bummer.
Okay, I'm not even sure what I'm reading there, really.
Bummer.
But I go in and get a key. Do I need a red key? Let's go out and see if I even need a red key. Yes, I need a red key. I don't know. Okay. Okay, there is a follow pattern, weirdly enough. Okay, yeah. Whoa, golly. Okay. It's just crazy. It's just a crazy bananas. Crazy go bonker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Random God knows what. Okay, I'm safe in here, though. I can...
Bummer.
Dang it! I didn't read the gravel. Okay.
Bummer.
There's some weird stuff going... Ah, shoot. I pushed it too far twice now. There we go.
Bummer.
Okay, so there is one you want to get in behind, but it's not necessarily the one you think. It's probably this one. Okay, yeah. You just have to be a little bit patient, and also, yeah, you gotta move very quickly, which, as we've seen with my keyboard, is not always... Yeah. Let's go and get in behind you. Wait patiently. There we go. Come on. You can't be afford to be oofing like that, Chip. I don't know if we want to do that or not. I think I got lucky there. There we go. And we are on an ad break over on the Twitch side, so we're going to take a little break. Some of this has been frying my brain today, so we are going to go ahead, stop for a little bit. I'm just going to pause, kind of reset real quick. We'll be back in about 2 minutes. You guys hang tight over on the YouTube side. I don't think there's anything really ad-related going on over there. But for Twitch, we'll be right back. Everybody just hang on tight. All right, everyone. We should be back. Back on both ends. So here we go. For those just joining on either side, we are playing Chips Challenge Level Pack 1. And we're on level 118, Runaway Train, which has some pretty crazy reflex elements to it. I'm gonna go ahead and pause, get the game started. This is a custom Chips Challenge level pack, so yeah, let's get with it. Let's see, there we go. Mighty Switch Force. Haven't thought about that game in a hot minute. Let's go ahead and unpause, and let's see if I can get back into the rhythm here. Okay, there we go. Something happened when I went to this teleporter last time that I didn't parse, I don't think. I don't know. I should be safe in here. Oh yeah, this.
Bummer.
Okay, oh, there was a wall right there. Didn't really see it with my poor old man vision. Okay, let's get in behind these bugs.
Bummer.
Too much oofing. If I do 2 oofs, that's it. This is probably the hardest part right here so far. There we go. Again, another Tom Patton level. Not finding a lot to recommend the name right now. It's either sensory overload or it's total RNG with this guy. Hopefully you got better at this kind of thing. Okay, there we go. So, tight quarters. I'll tell you what. Okay, this is the way you want to go in. Okay, I do have fire boots, so I'm legal on that end. Okay. Okay, I have a blue key. And what do I do with that information? I take this and we run it back. Okay, not that far though. Okay. In behind you. There we go. Alright, I have a yellow key. How far do I run this back? Okay. Come all the way back here with this. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, we've already cleared out a lot of this, so some of it is just running back and forth. Getting it all set up in the first place is what's tricky. Oh, hold on. That is my son calling me. He might be asking to be picked up from the water park. Hold on. Alright, let's see how badly that broke my concentration. Not enough to not see a spam bot. So maybe that bodes well for us a little bit. A little bit. Yeah, I don't mind running my son around, but when I'm having to be his friend's chauffeur, I'm a little less sanguine about it. Okay. 88 seconds, and where am I? I'm going back this way, right? Oh gosh, that... Oh, are you serious right now? Okay. I feel like I am very low on time. Perfect music for panicking, though, I gotta tell you that. Okay, that was good. That was... Okay, there's that. And then... I think I'm gonna run out of time. Oh gosh. Okay, so let's see the pattern here. So he is going through there. Okay, what am I creating here? A situation of some kind. There's a blob because Lord knows we didn't have enough on our plates. And I've got 20 some odd seconds to get back to the end. So there is...
Bummer.
Okay, there is a lot to do in this level. It is hard, and then there's an element of RNG at the end. Great. Okay, now that I know what the level looks like in full, I get it. So, it's just you gotta be fast. You got to know entirely what you're doing at all times, and that was too slow. No, do not skip the level. That skip comes up fast. Of course, it's blobs indeed. And I don't even feel like I took that many tries at the level. That's what I am like.
Bummer.
Oh God. And like the more you lose at a level, the more grating the lose messages start getting. It's like, the idea here is to win the level, not lose it. Like, no fucking shit, asshole. You think I don't know that? Just sensory overload at every possible turn. Whoa, God. Okay. Okay, we want to go back now and face the music with the walker. There we go. There we go. That's not so bad. Nope,
Bummer.
nope. Too much keyboard sensitivity there. Okay. Running around in these little spaces like this, harder than it looks.
Bummer.
Ah! Why did I think the paramecium was going to walk on the gravel? Because of sensory overload, because of too much going on. Nope, 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 nope. You make even one wrong move, you're out. Actually, running around with him like that in the circle was... That felt better than it seemed like it was gonna. Come on. You really don't have time to wait on that. Yeah, if he's just not immediately getting out of your way, then forget it. Okay, there's this situation. Yellow key, go back. This is what takes us all the way back to the beginning now. By the way, a little bit incidental, but, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this button. I can't remember if it was advantageous to do that or not. Oh yeah, it was. Good. I don't know. I had like a core memory of hitting that button. Okay, so now we just go through. Bop. That's for you. Uh-huh. Okay. By the way, kind of incidental, and I don't know how much anybody really cares about my personal life, but my sister learned she is having a girl today. So, good for her. I am truly going to be... Ah, shit. I forgot about that. Okay. I am truly for the, depending on how much you consider my nephew my son, I consider my nephew my son, so that's not really an uncle situation to me. But I am going to be truly, for the second or third time, Uncle Roundy. Congratulations, Aunt Roundy. Da 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 da. Waka waka. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of picking up a little better with this glider is laying down, so I can probably push that to there at this time. Yeah. And now the fucking asshole blob. And I only have 51 seconds to deal with it, too. Shit. Okay, so I've got about twice as much time as I had last time, though. That felt lucky. That didn't feel good. That felt lucky, is what that felt. Alright, so now I have just a small amount of time to make it back to the end here. Just make sure no one interferes with my grand plan. Oh, God! I saw the door close and I was like, shit! Ah, there's so fucking much.
Bummer.
Oh. Yeah, I am not really liking the Tom Patton levels of late, Jeremy. No, wrong.
Bummer.
Blobs on a Plane was pretty bad. This one is not as bad. You at least know what's, you at least know what's going on and you know why you failed, instead of just being the victim of random chance. But there's still a lot to have to do and in a tight space, and it's very stressful. For some reason, this glider route is really stressful. End credits music during the game is always very weird.
Bummer.
God, I forget about that toggle door every time. That toggle door is the real nasty bit. It's like, okay, did I have to open it or close it on this round, or yes or no, or maybe so? Just ugly business. I'd like to see the time record on this level. This is one of those levels that'd be really satisfying to see get a tool-assisted speedrun. Had a lot of trials of it on the table today, actually. I'm just assuming that it's good practice to hit the toggle button whenever you pass by it. I'm not, like, committing it to memory in any super special way, but... This is a heck of a pattern right here, I gotta say. I'm not sure if I mean that complimentarily or not. Okay, oh, wait. This is one of those situations where I should push the button. Yeah, just push the button on the way back. Just make that... Just sounds like best practice at this point. Just, yeah, there we go. Do the button. Make sure you hit the button. Pass by the button, hit it. Okay. This is the part I super hate. Get off my jock! Holy shit. Why would that be a good idea? I am getting runs of this level down pretty good, though. I'm gonna say practice is helping. Oh! We made it past the blob. Now we're really in the zone. Auto zone. Just go with the flow, man. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Go with the flow.
Bummer.
No! Why did I step out there during that time? Why was that the time when I thought the street is clear, the coast is clear, cross the street? Run it back. God, Gran Turismo is so good. They've all kind of hurt to some extent, Piranha, but yeah, I especially agree in that one's case. You do everything right. It's like being a good member of society. You do everything the best you can, you try to do everything right, and then you screw up once, and society says, fuck you, you're done.
Bummer.
Too fast on the keyboard movement, too sensitive. One wrong move. That was weird. Felt like I was doing too much oofing there. Whoa! Boy, I must be feeling froggy. I'm, like, doing this in my sleep. Yep, society only remembers the one scrub, not all the good you did. Boy, ain't that right, Jeremy. You are 100% correct on that score. Alright, back to the beginning. Back through the runaway train. You want to do this dance on both sides with me? That's... doesn't seem especially kind. Okay, hold on. My son is calling me. Remember, I was going to the right. Be right back. Alright, folks. It's looking like, unfortunately, this is going to be a short stream. Gotta go pick up my son from stuff that he's doing. So we're going to try to pack this in first before we...
Bummer.
Okay, yeah, I was completely thrown off on that loop. I would like to get this... maybe, I'm kind of in a rhythm with this. It's...
Bummer.
What are you doing, Chip? What the fuck? What the fuck do you even... Whatever. So... he has to be picked up, but... he is going to wait on me.
Bummer.
Because I'm... Well, I thought I was in a rhythm here. Maybe it is good to step away from this one for a little bit. I don't know, but we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to try to beat this level real quick. Because I know everything that needs to be done, it just hasn't come together in that one successful run yet. So... But I'd like to try to maybe, here in the next few seconds, get that one done.
Bummer.
The keyboard sensitivity is killing these runs, too. Like, maybe, there must be some kind of way I can turn that down. Like, what?
Bummer.
I don't even know. Well, Tom Patton, you've cast a dark cloud over most of this stream, I can tell you that. Not a fan of the kind of levels he's putting. This is not what I would call, like... This doesn't feel like appropriate late game difficulty. That could have gotten me killed, but somehow it didn't. It didn't. Family does come first, but in this one case, I'm making him wait a little bit. He's at the water park. He's fine. Alright, give me just a second. But we may also... It depends on how I feel about this. I am kind of on a clock here. Not in this level. That's not what I mean. This is kind of an exciting tune for this level. Kind of reflects the pace of it. I'm always doing at least semi-okay if I got to this point in the level. The teleporter thing is... Oh, hey! Did I just hear the follower thing go off? I feel like I did. Maybe I'm crazy. Boy, it doesn't take much to throw you... Oh, shit. Okay. Let's go back for a second. I forgot to hit the button. Toggle button is like the single most run-killing thing in this whole level, I think. It really takes really shaves a few seconds off a decent time. But constant movement is the key here. Wow. The blob was exceedingly generous there. Okay. Will he be as kind? Wow, he will. Okay. Alright, follow carefully. There we go. Up, around, go through here. With this, you know you're gonna need to. Alright, we're very close. This is about where we made it on our best attempt. But I decided the coast was clear for some reason when it wasn't. And... Whoa, the encoding went crazy there. But that is unfortunately going to have to do it for today. This is a truncated run, truncated stream. I am going to have to say goodbye for this one. Where's my end of stream screen? There we go. Let's go ahead and end it there. So yeah, I wish I had gotten to do it a little longer for today, but you know. Son, summer vacation. It's his last summer. He's a senior, or he's going to be a senior this year, so it's his last summer. So, he did wreck his car, but we're still trying to give him the best enjoyment out of it that we can. So, we got through 8 levels today. So since it got cut short, the next time I'm able to stream, I'll do Chips Challenge again. So I'll kind of probably make a YouTube post to that effect that the stream schedule has been changed for the week. Don't know if I'm going to get to tomorrow. It's a thing that may happen, but it also may not. I don't know. But I'm going to... You played these levels using the Lexi's Labyrinth website. Oh, I didn't know they were available online as well. I am playing through a program called Tile World, which allows you to play them offline. But that is going to do it for... Thanks for... Sorry you're joining at the end of the stream here, Yuan Ching. But that is it. So I'm going to go onward. There is no story for the next level. Next time we'll start on 119. And I will see y'all then. So thank you for those who got to join. Sorry it wasn't as long as it usually is, but that's just how things go sometimes. I'll see y'all next time. Until next time, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and be excellent to each other. Take care, everybody.